Hello, I'm Sigsolo. Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's shave. Today's razor is a razor from a company that's no longer around. It's the Charcoal's Goods. The company, that is. The razor is the Charcoal's Goods. Everyday stainless steel razor. Here you have it. 19 millimeters long, about 3.5 inches, 13 millimeters thick, hollow handle, all stainless steel. This, and here you have. Look at that beautiful top cap. The thingy on there, the pattern there. I just love it, and the characteristic Charcoal's base plate. I don't know if you see it. There you have it. It has like the Game Changer has the pins on the base plate. So you put the blade there on the two squares, and then you put the top cap on. And the top cap has some holes in it, and it's a floating adjusting loading mechanism, I think they call it, or something like that. I'm not a fan of any razor or loading a razor on the base plate and then putting the top cap on. But that's just me. But once it's in there, I believe it looks very great. No tabs sticking out. 80.5 grams because the handle is hollow. Knurling, yeah, is there, and it's nice. I would like for it to have a little more, though. It looks great. But you know, I fear once I get my hands wet, I might have to pay a little extra attention to that. Anyway, a Wizamet on its first use in the razor. Today's soap is a soap from Stirling. It's the one called Ozark Mountain. Here you have it. And I did a little research. The Ozark Mountain, you can see it here. That's the region there. It's a region going into 4 different states: Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and a little bit of the area goes into Kansas too. It's called Ozark Mountains. That's the soap, Ozark Mountain. It's called the Ozark Plateau and the Ozark Highlands. And you see the description of it here for just a few seconds. Okay, that's about it. It's a wonderful wooden scent. It's like going in a pine wood forest, so I believe it must be pine and fir trees in that area, because this is supposed to smell just like walking in the Ozark forest, or in the Ozark mountain forests. So I don't have the splash for it. I have this, the Coniferous, which is another fir, pine needle-ish balm from Stirling, so they go great together. The brush is this great one that Jane over at GDMG very kindly sent me. It has on one side, I don't know if you see it, on one side it has stabilized wood, and on the other side it has a resin. So beautiful combined handle with a Silvertip, Manchurian Silvertip, badger in it. And the ball is my Christmas gift from a couple of years ago that my daughter and son bought for me, or one of the sons, the youngest daughter and youngest son actually, that is, bought for me. And it's from Royal Copenhagen, so it's made of porcelain and is very expensive compared to what other balls might be. So this is by far the most expensive ball I think I have in my den. Okay, there you have it. Let's get this party started. The everyday razor is I have used the brass one and I would say it's between the level 1 and the level 2 on the Charcoal's Goods razor. You know, the one with the level plates that I have also used here on my channel. That looks a little thin, doesn't it? No, wait a minute, it's just the light. It's just the light. Wonderful brush, really, really soft. I'm not a face latherer, so I haven't used it for a face lather, but this is like a Best Badger. The softness and backbone of it is like a Best Badger from Simpson, I would say. So that's where it is, right there in the middle, like a lot of people prefer. So thank you, Jane, for sending me this wonderful brush and knot. They also sent me the lava and resin brush that I showed you about a month ago. This one here with the synthetic knot in it. So thank you, Jane, for considering my channel and me, sorry, with a free brush or 2 free brushes. Okay, so here you have it, 3 days of growth, the Wizamet on its first use, and the everyday stainless steel razor. I don't have information which kind of steel it is. I believe, I remember it's 303 steel, but that might be wrong. This has more blade feel than I remember the brass did. So, and I tell you, that floating mechanism, oh, this is better. Let me just try to flip it. Yeah, that's the same. It was just an amount, my pressure that was off. A little, the angle and a little too much pressure maybe. This is, I was sad to see them go. They had super long restocking times. I know I say they, but I believe it was just one guy. So that was it. And this was kind of a side project for him. Not his main thing. He made, I think it's called Everyday or Every something, aluminum razor in a new company. The one with the dual sides and the magnetic head. Is it called Everyday? I don't remember. Anyway, it's aluminium. So I haven't got that razor. Yeah, I know. Is there a razor I don't have? Yeah, that's one of them. A shorter and shorter list. So, well, that's how it is. We are dedicated, right? So, the scent strength on this soap is a 7 out of 10, and it is as nice as the Royal Pine from Ginger's Garden, and just a tad stronger in scent than the Alpine Forest from hc&c. So, and similar in scent as the Coniferous and the Scots Pine something, sheep Scot pine, whatever it's called, the one with the sheep tallow, and it's similar in scent to that. But I'm a sucker for pine wood, fir, needle scents. Let me just try to get some soap out of the knot here. I know that I always have for 3 passes in my knots. So look at that. Oops. Yeah, a little runny. I may have overwatered this, but you know, it's a new brush, and it's always, you know, you need to find that how much water does it retain, and this holds a lot of water, I tell you. So 26 millimeter, and fantastic one. I like this. I sold my Simpson, or I traded my Simpson Chubby 3 Best Badger, because the knot was too big. I have, however, in Simpson's recent Black Friday sales, purchased a Choppy 2 with the super silver badger in it. So that should be arriving hopefully before Christmas. So I'm looking forward to trying if the size and maybe the softness of it is to my liking. It was I saved almost $100 on the brush in their sale, in the Black Friday sale. So that's a lot. So it was actually cheaper than when I bought my Best Badger Choppy 3. Quite a bit cheaper actually. So yeah, I just spilled on my shirt there, so you know it's a good shape. I don't mind that the handle is hollow, even though if this had been 100 grams, maybe I would reach for it a little more. I've had it for more than 2 years in the drawer without using it since I got it, or it's almost 3 years actually, I think. So I just had to have it. They are hard to come by, so if you see one, if you want one and you see one, you know, you have to jump on it. Prices are going up. I believe it was 140 or something when it first came, or even less maybe. It goes for around 250 to 300 now, the ones I've seen. So let me just... Yeah, but definitely a mild razor. See, it's a little there. Don't know if you hear that. Oh yeah, and that's it. Perfect mundo. So a quick face wash with the microfiber cloth here. And then, as always in this den, the hc&c Best Assistant towel. Oh yeah. So thank you to my kids for giving me the ball, and thank you to Jane over at GDMG Brushes for sending me the 2 brushes, of which I used the one here today. The Coniferous Balm, and this is Stirling, so remember, only a little speck on your hand. This was too much. I just told you and then I overdid it. This is way too much. So I will be smelling like pine fir for put a little in the beer there. I really like the scent. Man, this is nice. It's not exactly like the Ozark mountain, but they are definitely related. It's maybe another mountain, another forest, but it's definitely fir and pine. You know, man, that was nice. Okay, are you ready for the sound test? Perfect mundo. Like, subscribe, hit the bell and share. And you know why we do this? We do this because we are not obsessed. We are dedicated. Sigsolo. Out.